already.
Me.
I hate this already.
Me. Okay. Disney, let it go. Let it go. Can't take this anymore. Let it go. Let it go. Stop making freaking sequels. We don't care because they're bull anyways. Stop making us rage on. Not every freaking movie needs a sequel anyways.
The meter was wrong. The tone was wrong. The pacing was wrong. This Frozen 2.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go. Let's all go. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go.
Protect Arendelle at all costs.
I believe in you, Elsa, more than anyone or anything.
Frozen 2. What happened? What happened?
Nothing happened.
What happened? No. I'm not asking what happened during the movie.
Just
what
period.
happened? Disney, what is happening?
We don't know.
Because, like, y'all have been collectively dropping the ball as of late. I mean, like, Toy Story 4
was decent.
Incredibles 2.
Decent.
But that's, like...
It
I can think of.
That's it.
Like, y'all are lucky y'all dropped Disney Plus because you're reminding us, like, how good y'all used to be. And then you dropped Frozen 2 and what happened?
You gave us nothing.
So
Frozen 2.
So Frozen 2 follows our lovely
Elsa
Let It
and
Go
Anna.
singer, Elsa
and Anna. There you go.
As their relationship grows, the kingdom of
sisters.
Arendelle
Yes.
is budding. They're getting used to Elsa's powers. Anna is coming into her own with her relationship with Kristoff. We'll talk about that later. And everything seems to just be pretty nice and static. And like until, Olaf, Josh Gad is like, hey, yeah, I'm expecting things to change. How do you guys handle change? And they're like, no, nothing's going to change. And then things change. We find out, like, first of all, we start off like getting a little bit of background into Arendelle. Like they throw some exposition like in the first 5 minutes. That's
Which was good.
I don't know. Because it was rushed. It felt like, here's how it was. Here's how it was. It's like, okay, Elsa and Anna are little kids. The very first scene, the little kids are trying to go to get, put to bed, and the mom and dad are trying to put them to bed. It's like, I'll tell you about a story about an ancient, enchanted forest.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, here's an enchanted forest. That's a nice little exposition. Immediately after that, we get more exposition about a mystical river sung by their mother.
Was it a river?
Yeah, the river.
Oh.
Yeah,
right,
remember?
because the water has memory.
Yeah. So we have a mystical river that talks about the past, and they sing that, and that goes to the first title card, and it's like, okay, that's... All of that just came out of, like, okay, cool. I'll take it. I felt it was a little rushed, but hey, you know what? Throw some exposition on there. Didn't know that Arendelle had like a whole race of people that spoke to spirits and everything. But hey, now we do. That's okay though. We get our exposition, and then they're worried. Hey, we don't want things to change. Things then change. We find out more. We talk about. The spirits getting angry and upset. Yeah. And they're calling to Elsa and honestly,
how Elsa fits into all
this. Yeah, and how Elsa fits into all this.
Yes, you do get that.
I admittedly like that story. I like the story a lot where, like, we're getting a lot of background into Elsa's powers, a lot of background into the kingdom.
Yes.
And it like really helps flesh a lot of stuff out and answer a lot of questions.
It does.
And then the movie just is like, you know what? We have this nice story to tell you, but we don't want to tell it. We want to sing it.
Yeah. So do you remember Black Cauldron?
No.
Quest for Camelot?
That's the one.
Both
That's
of them.
the one.
Right, both of them.
No.
But
I can't vouch for Black Cauldron. I can and will vouch
for Quest for Camelot.
Quest for Camelot.
Quest for Camelot, when they just did straight singing. Was that even a Disney movie?
It wasn't, thank God. It wasn't, but this is their Quest for Camelot.
Yeah, this was Quest for Camelot.
Like every 5 minutes there's a song, but it's not a song that progresses anything.
No.
Everything stops just to get you to the song.
Yeah.
And then we get a little bit of story. It's like, okay, I wanna sit here and enjoy the story that you want to tell.
And then guess what happens?
And it's all leading to another song.
Yeah. And the song, again, as you said, was not anything to do with the story. The songs were, oh, this is what I'm feeling, and this is what's happening. Now, I will have to say, there were 2 songs in this movie.
There were 2
which
good
was
songs.
The Unknown from Elsa.
Oh, God. Into
And
the
then-
Unknown was so
That
good.
was good.
It was
and
so
then
good.
Kristoff's song, because they did like this generic 1980s
Like
type of music video.
Power
But it was
ballad.
cool, yeah. But it was cool.
Had the
But-
reindeer singing
that's
with him
right.
too.
That's my thing. Even the goddamn reindeer gets a song. I'm a little offended because I didn't get a song. How come I didn't get a song?
Yo.
Because everybody got a song. The damn snowman, who is that? Olaf? He got a song.
I mean, he got a song.
Anna
in the
got a
last one,
song.
I'll admit.
Elsa got like 3 songs. Kristoff got a song.
No, Elsa
Sven got
more
a
than 3
song.
songs. Elsa took the whole damn thing.
I mean, and then Sven got a song. So what? Every damn body had a song.
Yeah. I said I was going to talk later about
Oh no, we can just go ahead and
Kristoff.
get right into that crap right now.
Yeah, let's talk about that now. No chemistry.
It was awkward. It was awkward. It was like they were on their first date. And then they decided to do a second date because the first date worked. And then we went into the third date, and that's where you stop, because that's when things get awkward, because you're not sure if you like really like the guy. You do like the guy. You don't know. You might have just see where it goes. That's the relationship between Kristoff and Anna. So how the hell did it get to, yeah, I'm going to propose to her? Break that down.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out because Kristoff wants to propose to Anna. That's the subplot with Kristoff. He wants to propose to Anna. But every time he speaks, the reaction that Anna gives is, as she said, it's like their first date. It's like, y'all should have been past this point in your relationship where it's like, hey, remember when we were on a ride like this and you wanted to marry a guy that you just met and how I thought that was crazy? What? You think I'm crazy? It's like, y'all should be past that.
Oh,
If he's willing to give a ring to you, you and your relationship should be long past that.
We don't even
long past that point.
You didn't even need to bring that up. Like, yeah, remember the right time ago. That's something you bring up when you're fighting.
There's a second one. There's a second one.
Oh, it's more than just a second one.
I ain't spoiling nothing. Don't worry.
Go for it. I don't even think this is a freaking spoiler.
It's not. I'm just saying. So there's a second one where she was like, hey, you know, they're in the enchanted forest, and it's like, you know, this is beautiful, and you know, I couldn't think about being with somebody else or something along those lines. And like, you want to be with somebody else? Why are you still on this? Y'all should be way past this. There's no chemistry because it's like they've never matured as a couple, but they want to act like they have to get this marriage subplot. But that doesn't work.
And you want to know why?
Why?
Because they were singing the whole goddamn movie.
The whole movie. Instead of character development. Instead of trying to push the story along, because like there were moments where it's like, here's a song and hey, here's an abrupt change in scenery.
That's it. That's
and here's another song that we didn't earn the emotional currency to try to get you to care about this song. And then we're moving on to another set piece and then another song. And oh, hey, we got some new characters involved. Characters whose names you really can't remember because we're just moving right along to the next damn. It's like they're trying to sell a soundtrack for this.
If you want me to be honest, they would have had better success with this being on Broadway versus in a movie theater.
I don't even know about that because you
I think it would have worked for Broadway.
You have to make it longer still, just to get some weight. There's no weight behind this because, like, here's the thing. With Let It Go, the songs that led up to Let It Go and the scenes that led up to Let It Go,
we had character
and
development.
all that. Yes,
we had
character development through the songs. Because, like, Do You Want to Build a Snowman showed Anna growing up apart from her sister, and you got connected with that.
Yes.
The connection that Anna had with Hans during that I can't remember the name of the song, but their song that they had let you know was
we're there together.
Hans,
and
you saw how quickly Anna fell in love
with Hans
and how dashed it was when Elsa was like, hell no, you're not gonna marry this dude that you've never known before. And it led all the way up to Let It Go, that big, powerful song.
Yes.
And it's like, you felt it. You actually cared about Elsa letting it go because she was, conceal, don't feel, and all that stuff. You felt all of that.
Yeah.
Here are these songs. The only one that really has any is because of the work that happened during the first movie.
Right.
What was it? We just said it. That song that we liked.
The Unknown?
Yeah, Into the Unknown. Like, we cared about that mainly because of what happened in the first movie. Nothing that happened in the second movie.
Yes.
Nothing that was advanced for that.
No.
So everything that came apart from that just came from the very first movie.
Yeah.
And, like, Jesus.
And even the trolls in the first movie had more of a role. These little shits don't even get anything in the second one.
They pop
got
up and
one
give you
line.
some quick exposition and then they're
gone. But in the first one, we got a song, we got a discussion, we got things going on.
Multiple scenes, there's a plot point and everything.
And
like,
then
here's
Frozen
like,
2, they were like,
hey guys, there's a dam. Bye.
Yeah, basically.
That's it. Jesus
But
Christ.
you made them a really good character in the first movie, so why wouldn't you make them again in the second movie?
Or just not include them. Or
just forget about the period.
They were not necessary, but they were just like, hey, trolls are here.
That's it.
Like, that's it.
Even the one little troll that was supposed to have a comedic line with Kristoff, it was just like, that's it.
That's it. We're done. Moving right along because we got to go to the next song. They did introduce a character. They introduced a few because it's a whole, I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah. And I must say, yes, there was. I said it wasn't. I was wrong. Yes, there is a black main character who was a soldier. Again, a little pissed off about that. Oh, I did. I said it. I didn't say it to you. I said it to another family member of ours. That there was not. She said it was. I said, no, it's not. And clearly, when we went to go see the movie, she looked at me and said, yeah, so guess what? Black main character right there.
I don't know about main character.
Well,
I will not say main. But they did bring in Sterling K. Brown.
Yes.
To have a new role as Matthias, I think.
And he was enjoyable.
He was fun.
They gave him a story with the rest of the people.
You done with that staccato-ness? Yeah. Hold on one second, because apparently doorbells are ringing. I'm gonna cut it right here. Be right back. Fun times recording. Very fun times. Where did we leave off? Oh yeah, Sterling K. Brown.
Yes,
Sterling
and I was doing a staccato because he was not with the rest of the characters.
Yeah, okay,
all of that fun stuff.
We got all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they actually did have him do some funny lines at the end where he actually had some non.
Yeah, they did a Harriet Tubman thing with him.
No, not really.
Yeah, I think they did.
Because the Harriet Tubman thing was worse. It was way worse. They would just like, here's a placard where it's just like, hey, and end card. At least with him, like, we got some comedy for him actually acting. And it's like, wow, I would have loved to have seen, the chemistry between, him and Anna and Elsa, since he's he's lost in this forest and he's a part of Arendelle and he actually cares about Arendelle.
Because he was an Arendellian, right?
Yeah, he was. Like he was ascendant of one of the generals. And it's like, yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. It would have been very awesome to actually, get into that characterization. But instead, we have to set up for singing and more singing and more singing. Why with the singing? Why with the singing?
I don't know why with the singing.
I will say I did enjoy the way this movie looked. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, visual aspect was good.
Oh my God, it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. The story behind this, once you actually got into it, may not have been the most surprising story, because you can easily guess the plot twists and points and everything.
Yeah, you can see what's coming.
But like the actual story behind it that they wanted to tell, I liked it. I liked what they were going for. It really was something that I wasn't expecting. And that's what I enjoyed, except they wouldn't let you enjoy that aspect of it because they wanted to filter in all the songs and the soundtrack and everything. And like,
I don't know if they were trying to do like a Broadway thing. I don't know.
I don't know. So that's my good. You have to have a good.
Yeah, I told you I like 2 songs from the movie.
That's
Into the Unknown and Crystal. Yes.
That's your only good.
That's it.
Wow. Bump it. Let's just jump into the scores.
1 star.
1 star?
1.
1 star.
1.
Just absolutely 1 star.
Disney can suck all of it. 1 star.
Wow. So like you wouldn't take like your little cousin to see this?
I took them and I took my son. They both were bored. And this was geared for them.
God, yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Even the other kids in the movie theater were bored.
See, I can't attest to that because when we went, there was like 2 adults there. And
the first time, see, I saw this twice. So the first time I went,
that's how.
I must say it was a little girl who loved all the singing, so she was dancing. That was the best part of the whole movie.
She was like Harlem shaking,
I don't know, but she was jamming with the songs, which just made the movie more enjoyable watching her versus watching the actual movie, which says a whole lot.
Yeah, okay.
Even other kids were just kind of like, okay, I don't, And this was geared towards them.
Yeah, damn.
So that's why it's 1 star. Even with it being geared towards them, you still kind of really didn't capture that attention.
1 star. I love the visualizations. I loved like everything that they showed us. I loved the scenery. I loved everything about that. I enjoyed that. And I'm telling you, like under better circumstances, the story would be so damn good. Like there are some elements to the story that I feel would be, should be greatly expanded upon if we end up getting a Frozen 3. Please don't let us get a Frozen 3. But the story was actually pretty damn good. The problem is this movie gets in its own way because it wants to be something that it shouldn't have been. And it may seem like a weird, almost hollow criticism because I could never really remember how many damn songs were in the first Frozen. But I also remember that there were a lot more lengthier set pieces that happened between songs. Because like after Let It Go,
it was more character development.
Yeah, there was more character development.
We get introduced to Olaf. Olaf gets a song, but before Olaf gets a song, we learn about him.
We learned about Olaf. We learn about a lot more people. We see Anna's trials and tribulations trying to find Elsa. We see Hans trying to get people to Elsa's new frozen castle. And then we finally get, a song in the palace, which is more of a refrain of sorts. And, after that, we still get more Elsa, Anna, and Kristoff together, scenes like that.
Yes.
And you care about the characters.
Yeah.
Versus like having to worry about the songs coming in. But like with this, it's like every 5 to 10 minutes, we have to drop a new track.
Yeah.
And Also, there's a part in here that annoyed the absolute shit out of me.
And I think I know what part you're talking about, but go for
Elsa is at the river.
Yep.
Again, not a spoiler. She's at the river.
Yes.
And like they're retelling her memories.
Yes.
And a lot of these memories, some of the memories are stuff that we've never seen. Other memories are literally just replays of the first movie.
Correct.
And when she starts singing Let It Go in her memory, she's like, oh, I'm so embarrassed at this old memory.
I
and
knew you were going to say that because I didn't get that either. I'm just like why?
How dare you?
Like, why were you embarrassed by that?
Like, how dare you?
You that's
should
what
be
made
more
you come out.
at all of these other songs that nobody's going to remember
and she
versus
just
that
like
annoying-ass earworm.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, no, I can't believe I used to sing that.
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
didn't get that
you
either.
You should
I'm
be
like,
happy compared to what you got now.
That's what I'm just like, that's what made you come out. Why would that be
Yeah, I didn't care.
I don't want to think about that.
Matter. It didn't fit as a character thing, and it also didn't fit as a Disney advertising thing.
No,
it's like you shouldn't be mad about it because what I'm forcing myself to go through here is way worse than Let It Go. I'll take 3 or 4 Let It Goes over like all the other songs that I can't remember that you just belted out at me for no freaking reason.
Again, even the reindeer got a song.
Even the reindeer got a song.
Even the reindeer got a song.
This movie was a whack. This movie was a whack. This was. Why?
I don't know. How come the damn dog didn't get a song? Was there a dog in there?
There was no dog in this. I'm surprised the little fun lizard that they're going to make 20,000 toys of.
Yeah, well, how come he didn't get a song? He started fire.
You know what? Next time we go down to a movie like this and everybody gets a song, I'm just going to start breaking down the song and see if anybody joins me in the theater.
Me too.
I just want to know. I just want to know.
And I can't sing, but I'm going to bust out into that.
You done?
Just end this.
Yeah, if y'all agree with us, if you don't, drop a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear how you thought the movie Frozen 2 went for you. Like, comment, subscribe, hit us up at HEELKAIJU.com, HEELKAIJU.com/shop, where you get our merch. This Kaiju stomps fascists. Yay! And we'll catch y'all next time. Deuces.
Bye.